Hi there and welcome to Apple World. You all, so it seems to be Kim Kardashian's life isn't so amazing as she has been causing us to accept. It was on the grounds that sources are presently revealing that she is battling monetarily. The roads are currently saying that she doesn't have as much cash as she made us figure she does, and she is currently frantic to find a sugar daddy before the roads figure out exactly the way in which broke she is. It seems to be the separation from Kanye truly destroyed her ledger, and taking into account the amount Kim spends on her personal luxury plain creator garments and other extravagant stuff all around, we should simply say that this show isn't that stunning. However, did she truly go the whole way to India to find herself another sugar daddy? We should separate this on the off chance that you've been following the Kardashians for some time. You definitely know that there have been bits of hearsay for quite a while that they don't get as much cash flow as they guarantee to make, assuming they're a family that blossoms with the thought of phony it. Until you make it's the Kardashians, they have been known to pull a wide range of tricks, like calling the paparazzi on themselves, and purportedly releasing an insidious tape and all that sort of stuff. I could go on and on all day about how Forbes uncovered Kylie and their mom, Kris Jenner, for concocting reports to trick them into accepting that Kylie is a tycoon. In the event that they could pull this off with Forbes, then most of us have no chance. Kim has consistently taken bizarre actions with regards to cash, and fans have sort of timed how she would do nearly anything to bring in cash. I mean, she has even been blamed for taking it before she got renowned, and after notoriety, she was connected to a worldwide tax criminal. Everyone realizes that Kim used to function as a storage room coordinator for Cognac before she became popular, yet Kim made use of that and took it from Cognac insanely. Kim wasn't precisely bankrupt at the opportunity since she came for cash. So, her taking it from liquor wasn't precisely in light of the fact that she was destitute and harming for cash as Bry's storage room collaborator. Kim approached Bry's MasterCard for a one-time frame buy, which was overseen by Bry's mother. However, Kim had greater plans since she remembered the big picture in the wake of stopping. She clutched those card subtleties and she involved the card for unapproved individual buys. She didn't pull this off alone. She got her Chloe and Lute included. Kim held up a while and afterward took her action, taking an incredible $120,000 from liquor. The wild part about this is that they didn't take the cash straightforwardly, but rather channeled it through their own stores. Ren and Kiss to conceal the documentation anyway. Their arrangement blew up in light of the fact that the exchanges weren't approved at first. Bry's mother allowed Kim an opportunity to return the cash without including the law, keeping in mind her relationship with Cognac and BJ. However, when Kim didn't compensate the cash for north of a year, Bry's mother chose to make a legitimate move. However, at that point, Liquor and BJ persuaded their mother to pull out the claim and settle the matter separately. As per BJ, this entire embarrassment was the genuine purpose for his separation with Kim. That wasn't the last time that Kim was associated with a few obscure exercises to bring in cash, since she was likewise explored by the federal authorities for supposedly assisting her sugar daddy with laundering cash. This sort of adds weight to the claim that Kim has been having rich, sugar-friendly benefactors subsidizing her life for quite a while before she became popular. Kim had a sugar daddy named Joe Lowe, an Asian finance manager who was blamed for laundering unlawful cash from insiders. Kim frequently headed out with Joe Lowe to betting houses and gambling clubs in 2009. She even gloated about flying back to LA with a garbage sack loaded with $250,000 in real money that he won in a Las Vegas gambling club. However, it just so happens that this could have been important for a bigger tax evasion plot, as Jewel L has been ensnared in such exercises. The Insider magazine is composed of low-level experts regarding an extravagant tax evasion trick. He is blamed for being the genius behind a plan to siphon $4.5 billion from the Malaysian state-run financial advancement asset Malaysia Improvement. The FBI explored her, but they couldn't nail anything to her, so she was never accused of anything. She got popular, brought in some cash, got hitched to Kanye, and moved from being a SVIP to an S-big name. However, after her separation from Kanye, fans began to see that the Kardashians began to decrease in fame. An ever-increasing number of individuals were discussing the way in which the Kardashians were losing importance. Fans additionally began to guess that Kim was becoming penniless in light of the fact that she was making some moves that you would anticipate from a forthcoming powerhouse, not a very rich person. In 2022, she was explored by the SEC after she publicized the digital money Ethereum Max, without adding a disclaimer to show that it was a supported promotion, and she had gotten compensated to do as such by publicizing without state expressing that it was an advertisement. She had partaken in a siphon and dump plan to expand the cost of digital money before it was offered to financial backers, and she was fined $1.26 million. It got more fascinating when we figured out that Kim and Kanye kept their funds totally different when they were hitched, and this could have to do with Kim's supposed phony way of life. A source addressed Individuals magazine and said they keep their records essentially separate. Wes will discuss my cash also. Her cash anyway. Her cash circumstance appears to have deteriorated as ed by the exhibition of her confidential value organization for the people who don't recall in 2022. Kim declared that she was sending off a confidential value organization called Sky Accomplices, and she had everybody advertise. It was reported that the organization planned to raise somewhere in the range of $1 and $2 billion, and everybody had high expectations since. Hello, this is Kim Kardashian, a very rich person and top-notch star with every one of the associations with ideal individuals anyway. It has been right around 2 years now, and the organization has simply figured out how to raise $121 million, and it doesn't seem to be something that will change anytime soon. Don't get me wrong. $100 million is a crazy measure of cash. Yet, while you're discussing large organizations, it's not precisely a part of cash. As per reports, no one needs to put resources into Sky due to Kim's big name. Status, in spite of having a few fruitful organizations added to her repertoire, potential financial backers don't precisely trust her. A source said she has an overflow of different requests on her time, and her superstar could make a few institutional financial backers jump at introducing Sky to stodgy venture boards of trustees. Tragically, this doesn't appear as though it would change soon on the grounds that financial backers aren't precisely arranging to fund her. She hasn't collected 10% of the cash in 2 years, and as of now, it's impossible that would change at any point in the near future. Fans are currently estimating that Kim's new outing to India for the Ambani wedding was more for business than delight. The Ambani family is the most extravagant family in India also. One of the most extravagant on the planet, and the wedding was gone to by different tycoons and very rich individuals, the very kind of environment Kim should have been to fundraise for her business. Hazy how will turn out for her, yet taking into account that there has been no declaration of another vow, I don't think her arrangement turned out great. As she expected, fans remarked, I think everything about the Kardashians is a lie. I don't think any of them have the cash they say they do in addition to spending like insane. I mean, might you at any point truly feel terrible for an extremely rich person being in the red, particularly not when they doze their direction to the top and would somehow be unessential and wouldn't be a very rich person, and the Kardashians have a mind-boggling measure of costs. Security, cosmetics, hair, nails, clothing, and local charges for contracted flights that are all expensive. Subscribe Apple World for more videos.